So I am a structural emphasis. I did structural emphasis for my undergrad as well as in graduate school now. And I did it because of the wide-ranging possibilities which I could apply structural to, that it's from a just enjoyability perspective. I enjoy doing math. I enjoy doing physics. I enjoy running the numbers and doing the nitty-gritty analysis. But also I wanted to apply my field to a wide variety of projects. That, for example, structural, you could design a bridge, you could design a spacecraft, you could design a pipe. So there are lots of different opportunities to use structural skills. So from a marketability perspective, finding a job, finding an interesting job, I thought it was I thought it was the best choice for me. But also that I enjoy the problems. I enjoy thinking about designing the members, and then how do you put them up there? How do you construct them? And so I thought structural was a very broad field in which I would have lots of opportunities and I'd be able to do something I enjoyed.
My emphasis area in civil engineering is architectural. I chose this emphasis because I've always been interested in structures, design, and just how the inside or the ins and outs of a building work. So with architectural engineering, I get to make sure that the indoor air quality is great, the HVAC systems are great, but I also deal a lot with the building envelope. And I think this is one of the most rewarding things because I love sustainability and I love making sure that people can move about in buildings and have the best indoor air quality as possible.
So my emphasis area is transportation infrastructure systems, but specifically within that, I want to pursue more specifically aviation. And so this kind of brings together my interest in public transportation and buildings. In my free time, I usually watch documentaries about structural buildings. So anything like National Geographic about megastructures and different building technologies. I also follow like airport reconstruction and renovation projects on the news. And so I think it's just part of my personal hobby and personal interest that I'm really interested in airports and public transportation. That I like chose a concentration emphasis area within civil that really reflects that. And even within civil engineering, initially I was a structural emphasis, and then I attended and I was proactive in my co-op session in working with those projects, and I realized through that like real world experience what the industry is like. I got to see what structural engineers really do in industry, and I realized that it wasn't quite the perfect fit for me, and that's why I was able to come to the decision to pursue something that I've always wanted. I was already interested in, like in my free time, which was this like public transportation and airport building design.
Yeah, so my emphasis area is construction. And really, I chose it because the company that I interned for my freshman year was a construction company, and I just really enjoyed my time with them. So I kind of decided that I wanted to emphasize on construction. Also, just because I really like that it's more about actually getting the building done versus kind of like planning it. I think like the hands-on element and just seeing the construction is what really interests me.
So I'm fascinated by the air and water systems that we interact with on a daily basis and how they impact our health. So I traveled to Beijing in high school, and the air pollution there is quite different than what you might expect and see in the United States. So residents there actually have a shortened lifespan due to breathing in polluted air. And so that was one of the reasons why I chose the environmental field of civil engineering, in addition to my experiences in Flint, Michigan.